It is Monday. It is 5:08 in the morning. I'm a little behind on my workout routine this morning, but that's okay, guys. Definitely didn't have the greatest sleep last night, but still pushing myself, trying to make it to the gym. It is a Shiko squat day and also sissy squat day, so that just means gonna really work the knees, really gonna work technique today. So I don't know if I'll finish all my workout today, but I'll definitely do my best shot at trying to get everything done. So it might be a challenging, tougher day, but we got this, guys. So big thumbs up. Let's get this workout done. We'll catch you in the gym. Bye. See you. Alright guys, so it's going to be day 11 in the gym here. So just here at Anytime Fitness, ready to get my workout routine finished. Hi guys, so today we're going to dive into muscle memory. It is the ability to perform physical tasks automatically through repetition, a process known as motor learning. It's also the phenomenon where previously trained muscles regain mass and strength faster than new muscles after a period of inactivity. The first type involves brain and nerve pathways, while the second type is a physiological adaptation where muscle fibers retain extra nuclei. So moving on to motor skills and learning, let's talk about how it works. Through repeated, deliberate practice, the brain learns to perform a task with minimal conscious thought, making it automatic. This is a form of procedural memory. So neural pathways. Repetition strengthens neural pathways, making the brain-to-muscle communication more efficient through a process called myelination. Now for an example, riding a bike, playing a musical instrument, or serving a tennis ball are common examples of motor skills that become automatic due to muscle memory. Now, when you think about muscle growth and recovery, so how it works. When muscles grow, they add new nuclei to support increased protein synthesis. So, talking about regaining size, when you stop training, those muscle fibers may shrink, but the extra nuclei don't disappear. When you start exercising again, these nuclei are readily available, allowing the muscle to regain size and strength much faster than before. So an example of this would be if you think of an athlete who takes a break from the gym will find it faster to build muscle back than it was the first time they began training. Some research suggests that regaining previous strength and size might take roughly half the time of the initial break. So muscle memory in the gym refers to the ability to regain lost muscle mass and strength faster than it took to build it in the first time. And it works through both neural and molecular changes. Your nervous system becomes more efficient at recruiting muscle fibers, while the muscles themselves retain molecular changes, like nuclei at the DNA level that accelerate future growth and strength gains. This means your body remembers how to perform the movements and how to build muscle, making it easier to get back into shape after a break. So how does muscle memory work? Neural adaptations. Your brain and nervous system become more efficient at coordinating movements. This involves learning to recruit the correct muscle fibers for a specific exercise, making the movement feel more natural and easier to perform. There will also be molecular and cellular changes. Your muscle cells develop a type of memory at the cellular and molecular level. Now, nuclei retention. When you first build muscle, your body adds new nuclei to the muscle cells. These nuclei do not disappear when you stop training, they stay with the muscle cells and can be reactivated when you start exercising again. And DNA levels change. Research has shown that DNA can be rewired during strength training, priming the muscle tissue for future growth. This epigenetic memory in the muscles can be retained for months, even after long periods of inactivity. Now, for those who wonder or question how to use muscle memory to your advantage, let's dive into this, guys. So don't be discouraged after a break from training or from activities. Remember that if you've been active in the past, you will likely regain your strength and size much faster than you gained it initially. You also want to be focusing on basic movements. Initially, focus on getting back into a routine with basic functional movements and manageable weights to rebuild work capacity and improve recovery. And remember to train consistently. Staying consistent is key to making the most of muscle memory. You can start with a hypertrophy progression and gradually increase the intensity. It's also really important to prioritize mobility and injury prevention. After a break, your body may not be as mobile. Focus on warm-ups, mobility work, and prehab exercises to prevent injuries as you return to your previous strength levels. And doing some mental rehearsals are really great because practicing the movements in your mind can help activate the neural circuits involved in the exercise and can be a useful tool for muscle memory. Now, one might ask, how long does muscle memory last for? But there isn't a significant single answer that we can give you to even really know how long muscle memory lasts. However, according to a study that they did by Gunderson in 2016, it has been strongly believed that muscle memory can last for a very long time in humans, even up to 15 years and possibly even permanently. That is incredible, guys. Now, some researchers believe it takes between 1,000 and 30,000 repetitions of an activity for it to become second nature to you. And that will help in building muscle memory. Now, one may kind of question and wonder, is muscle memory mental or physical? While muscle memory is real, it's not actually what's going on in your body. What's more, science says there are two different kinds of muscle memory. One type is neurological, and it's tied to the recall of learned activity, while the other form, physiological, is related to the growth of an actual muscle tissue. So how can one reprogram muscle memory? So consistent and targeted practice is generally the key to reactivating muscle memory efficiently. Starting with gradual reintroduction and progressively increasing the complexity and intensity of practice can be a strategic approach to facilitate the return of muscle memory. Alright guys, day 11 is pretty much complete. I just have a few sissy squats left at home. I have 3 sets of those, but obviously I didn't get time to finish them today in my early morning workout, so I'll do those after the gym. Definitely not too bad of a workout, better than I expected it was going to be, so definitely happy there, but time to head home and get to work, so we'll catch you guys later. Bye! Alright guys, so day 11 is completed pretty much in the gym. I just have sissy squats left, so I can easily do those at home, as I just didn't get enough time this morning. It's already 6:24, so I gotta rush to work. Overall was a pretty decent workout, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Definitely feeling pretty decent today. Body feels a little bit more recovered than the previous days here, so a little bit more to go. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys later. Bye!